screen look to play really well together. However, David's going to see how he's playing here on offense, and will be going up against Avenue Esports here for the first round of attack.
Yeah, ha ha hee hee ho ho. Yeah, not too bad for a team that's hastily assembled for a tournament. We might see more from them coming up. We certainly will as individuals. And orKs is taking the offense right now. David from Belgium looking for a shot here. Oh, wow. How did he see that one? He got Hoppus there and took him out with a very nice rail shot. Just one of those jump shots, catching the guy in the right spot. Of course, they kind of have a good idea of where the defensive spots are, and they can kind of line them up a little bit here. But that does make his job a little.
Oh!
Onto him by Hype there. As now he's going to have to make a run for it here. Is he going? He's waiting, letting the fence take a lot of these shots, and now he's coming in. Wow, how did that one miss him? Well, that one got him. Hype with 3 shots, the 1, 2, 3, the delayed 3, but it was enough to take David out and get a point for Avenue Esports, 1-0, and now he will go on the attack here.
And I just realized I forgot to change the scene.
They all have Hype in their name.
Yeah, we got Isle, Hrung, and Hoppus. And
yes.
Hoppus we've seen quite a bit play with Thrice there, but Hrung and Isle are players I don't recognize from Thrice, but he said, you know, they were all from Thrice, so maybe they got some new people. And I realized I forgot to change scenes, so thank you, chat, for reminding me. It's back to full screen here, but unfortunately here for Isle, taking 2 hits already and a third. Nail for orKs, doing work, is able to kill him before he really got anything going. He didn't even make it past that middle island there, so really unfortunate for him.
Yeah, he's kind of in that anchor position for defense there. As you see, most of the offensive guys will go to that spot, so that's where your point man is going to be for defense most of the time. And, yeah, very effective for them there. As Neo is going to try to, wow, shot starting it off here to get Hoppus. And that's going to give him a little bit of breathing room here in that aforementioned spot, as he's going to stay there for a little bit and wait on somebody to pop up. They've got to pop up to take those rocket shots, and he's going to wait for them to try to do so. Doesn't quite hit that one. Backing off a little bit here, and now they're going to go into more of a 1v1 fight. Nope, he's going to make it up to, he's at the pole now, close to it. He's got 2 guys to deal with, and they are going to be all over him here, pushing in, as he's going to just try to sneak past him and get on the pole. Nice shot to clear the way to take Rung out, but Hype gets him. But Neo is going to capture the pole, and that's going to make it 2-1. That was so close.
I just got a message that Isle was from UV Gaming, so is new to the Thrice lineup. And again, always appreciative of that. Morty is so good at, you know, the current EU scene and always updates me, as unfortunately I just don't know it too well. So Morty, again, a real great player, real great guy to have in the community, and always appreciate having him around. But here comes a swarm from orKs. David picked off though, gets shot on top of the head, and does take a hit himself there, but I think that exchange was definitely in the favor here of the offensive player. I believe his name's Hrung. We're going to keep saying Hrung.
That's good, yes.
Yeah, and oh, there he is. Oh, I thought he was going to take that shot into that little cubby, but decides not to, holds the trigger, and now rotating over towards the pole. Can't quite get the angle. Gets knocked up in the air. There's a couple exchanges. The Rockies has to fall back. There's 4 seconds left. There's a third hit with only 58% done on the pole. And 3-1, orKs is in the lead and looking like they're doing very well. And there again, there's your big advertisement, guys. Make sure to check out orKs Platernity. They are recruiting.
We did see Platernity the other day in this tournament, in this very tournament, and a solid player. We'll see how he can do on offense here. Early rocket spam, not finding his mark, but neither is that shot that he just tried to put in, again, very early on. And everybody just trying to feel each other out here. You see another one of the defensive spots there in that fence area. as he's going to just kind of sneak past that and go around and go ahead and go straight for the pole, it looks like. And sometimes that works, sometimes that doesn't. Right now he's looking pretty good though with all 3 armor, but he has come up behind him there, Hoppus and Hrung with shots. He does take out Hrung in the exchange, but Isle is going to get the last shot in. I'm going to have to quit saying hype because they're all hype, and we're getting hype watching this. It's 3-2. Here comes Hoppus to try to even things up on offense.
Yeah, and it's such great play so far, pulling it within 1. This defense, as we've talked about with the European scene so often, in orKs, I feel like is doing it to a whole new level. But that swarming we talked about, oh my gosh, orKs is just like all over them. And it's got to be so just unnerving and annoying, you know, and an early hit there, so get ready to see him. There's David already on top of him, gets picked off though, no rockets able to be hit, and there's a long range one from the side, and now Nail falling back, only 1 more armor. The 3rd player did not rush down onto Hoppus here, so Hoppus getting a little bit lucky. Will he be able to turn this around? 1 armor versus 2 defenders, waiting to get that pick off, just misses Nail there, comes back out, but Nail rotating too fast. Now here he comes, Nail looking in the wrong direction, just misses him, and that could have been his moment. There's the pick off, he's got to come in now, but great shot by Platernity, gets him in the air, forcing him to jump, and picks him off like a skeet flying through the air.
It's a tough spot, that coming up that long ramp there. It's a wide ramp. It's a little bit wider than a lot of the entryways that we see coming into these pole caps, but for some reason that one, it's the combination of being on the high ground versus just having the visibility to see the offensive player coming in. It makes it pretty difficult, and we've seen some people fall right there, and already Hrung with a shot onto David here. David for orKs on the attack right now, looking for an advantage to try to gain here, and here's a battle right there as he's going to try to get is that Isle there in the middle, and that one in the point position. Oh well, Hrung with another shot from the back, and he's going to take him down to 1 armor now, and that's going to make it. And here comes David up that middle spot we were just talking about, but he's got all 3 guys to deal with, and they can come behind him, and Hrung does get him there and take him out. It's going to be 4-3 now, and this Avenue Esports team is on, they're keeping it very close here.
Absolutely, and I just realized, I don't know if you saw this, but we have winners with a 1 casting David with a 1.
Ooh, nice.
So maybe you're giving him good or bad luck depending upon what type of juju you got. But
I like to speculate on that.
Yes, but as I say that, Platernity getting a long-range shot there from the jail. That jail defense position this whole time, both teams utilizing it so amazing, have gotten a lot of hits from a long range, and it's really messing up the offense. You see Isle going all the way back here, and it's
like
not
that.
something we see a lot. Unless they get an early pick or something, you do not see him rotating back there, because unfortunately he does just not have the mobility and the way to change up the height as some of the other areas. Jumping in, just missing the shot on the Nail, and now wow, through the pole and through the fence, and then another one, and then takes a hit though as he drops, and wow, Nail gets the double tap after 2 amazing shots from Isle. So, oh man, 5-3 orKs are in the lead, and Avenue has to respond here. Nail will be on the offense.
Yes, that's one that's closer than it looked. It certainly was. He has some nice shots by Isle there, showing some individual effort. But here's Nao, another solid individual player, gonna try to get it done on offense for orKs, and avoiding some of that rocket fire, yes, from the jail, as you referred to, that fenced-in area, as he's kind of caught between that and this arch area, and that's going to take out Isle with a nice shot there, and kind of clear him out the space to take over. He's just kind of taking the spot that Isle was in, and now moving around to try to get an angle on the pole. Oh, big shot onto Hoppus to take out the pole defender, and now he might as well go for it. He's got 1 guy and 3 armor, and he's got the real advantage here, and he's just going to go ahead and get a full pole cap there. Nao gets the point, and that makes it 6-3. The first round will go to orKs in this best of 3.